What's up, everyone? Jared here with Staying Tall Auto Reviews, and today we got this 1997 Honda Civic Type R. It's the EK9 hatchback that everybody loves. Type R, awesome car. Real quick, I'm going to give you a little history lesson on these cars and what they're all about, and then we're going to go do a walk around and check this thing out. Let's talk about the infamous EK9 Civic Type R. This car was the third iteration in the Type R family, so it started off with the NSX Type R, followed by the Integra Type R, then we went to the Civic Type R, which we're looking at today. This started in 1997 and went until the year 2000. The EK9 Type Rs were produced in Suzuka, Japan, and these things are known for their high revving engines. That B16B infamous engine is a favorite for all Honda fans and just car fans in general. People love them, and they help pave the way for front-wheel drive four-cylinder cars that can tear it up on the track. Basically, it redefined for the era and the future on how people think of front-wheel drive four-cylinder cars, and we still have them today because of this car and the ones that came before it. All right, so we'll get right into it. We're gonna go and show the exterior, interior, all that good stuff. Starting off with the front, I mean, this is that classic styling. It's like that meme that's going around right now. This car has a soul, and it definitely does. I mean, you got the classic headlight design. Just look, it's simple, nothing crazy, but it did the job back then. You have the red Honda badge, which was huge for the Type Rs. Obviously, when you see that red Honda badge, you know something's up. You know that VTEC power is about to come in. And you just have a very simple front end. I mean, you have the grille right here. You have the intakes down here for cooling. Keep that engine running. And overall, if you just get the full view, I mean, it's just a simple ride. Good body lines all around. You can see why so many people wanted these back then. Coming to the side profile now, you have these wheels, and obviously they're white, matching with the red Honda badge, Type R style. We are running on 205/50 R15s. Proves that you don't need anything crazy to make it work, and that's what they did. You have your orange side indicator on the side of the car. Then you have the strip running down the side. Overall, too, you'll just see the hatch design just looks perfect. I mean, just this white on white, it's just amazing. And one more thing I want to show on the side is you have Civic Type R there. That way everybody knows you have a Type R. Make sure they see that. Now coming over to the back of over here, we have that hatch styling. Obviously, this was huge back in the 90s, and you know, some hatchbacks are making a return, not like this, but this is just an iconic design. Again, red Honda badge, Type R. You have your exhaust over there, and it's just a very functional car. And again, iconic. Taillights also look just immaculate. And you have your spoiler up top. Can't forget to mention that. And just to show real quick, you know, I'm 6'6". Here's me up against it. It goes to the top of my hip. So as to how I'm going to fit in this, I couldn't begin to tell you, but we're going to try in just a second. Okay, so we're about to get in real quick. I wanted to show this off. You do have your little antenna up here. I did not notice that, so I wanted to show it. Opening the door, just opens right up. And just real quick, take a look at this great interior. You have the red seats, red everything, that Type R styling. And what we're going to do is I'm going to try to sit inside this thing. Now I have to adjust the seat, so you're going to have to give me a moment. But you'll see I just squat down, 6'6", and I push the seat back, and it's all the way back now. And I swing my leg in, and I swing my other leg in, and boom, we're inside this thing. Now, how do I feel? It's honestly not that bad. Headroom's really good. Legroom is actually decent too for what it is. I can make it work. This seat is really hugging my thighs though, and my buns are pushed together, and that is just a fact. So just know if you buy this, unless you swap the seat, you're going to be squeezed in, but that's the point of this car. It's going to hold you in for those track days or not track days. We know not everyone's using these on the track, but I'm going to go ahead, show you guys the interior and take you back to the 90s. All right, everybody. So now we're going to a first person sort of view again. We'll get started at the door over here. You have the red cloth right here, along with the rest just being normal, somewhat leather material. Really nice. You have all your Japanese stickers here. If anybody can tell me what any of that means, let me know. I would love to know. Windows, they roll up and down like this. You don't see that anymore. You have a little cubby as well. Now coming back, steering wheel, super nice. You got your little grips here on the 9 and the 3, and it's just a basic wheel. What more can you ask for this Type R? Going up, you have your speedometer, tachometer, fuel, and your coolant temperature. And it is in kilometers per hour, obviously, since this was from Japan. We didn't get them here in America. Just shown on the right side too, you have mirror controls for your mirrors. Going over to the center, we have Civic Type R here, shown off very well, along with your hazards and your defrosting. And then you have the Japanese Pioneer Carrozzeria, if I said that wrong, let me know, unit. It's from Japan. I did a video on the Land Cruiser in the past, which I'll put somewhere up top, and it had the same kind of unit from there. And then you just have basic AC controls, nothing crazy. And then down here, this is also for the Carrozzeria system. This is a manual. You got your 5-speed. Don't make them like this anymore, but it is here. Then going over to the side, nothing crazy over there, it's just very basic, and that's what we want. Now these Recaro seats, they hold you in super well. Obviously they're red to match the car, and they're built for the track. They're built to hold you in, you do your thing, and you're not gonna go slipping, sliding everywhere in the car. Handbrakes in the middle, and in the back you do have seats, which, you know, if you really don't like someone, or if you do have kids, you can put them back there, but other than that, they're not gonna do a whole lot. And then we'll show off the rear hatch area in a second and all that room you have. But my thoughts of this is, it's wow. This is my first time being in a Type R, first time being in a Civic of this generation, and it's just awesome. You know, this one was built to be a beast, you know, no sound deadening, welded together the frame more, and it's just overall such a unique ride. I mean, it's just so basic, and that's what we're missing in the modern day. So it's really cool that these are now available to us in the United States. Let me show one more thing. We have matching Type R floor mats. I'm gonna go ahead and show off the rear hatch area, and then I'm also gonna show off that engine. So let's go ahead, go back and forth. All right, so with this being a hatchback, it's super functional. So I'm gonna show you how to open it up and show you the functionality. So then you go, no, just kidding. You actually go over here, it's a lever in the door, and you just, and that's how you open it. I may put the blueprint where I was sitting there trying to find it. With this being a hatch, it's super functional. What I'm going to do is lift it up and show you. So we just find the button, which is up in here somewhere. Oh boy, let me find the button first. How do you open this thing? What's the magic trick to opening the back? But anyways, you lift it up, and as you can see, plenty of functionality. You have space for all the groceries. So Savannah's filming. Maybe this will convince her that we need one. We can even put our dogs back here. So super cool. And you can put the rear seats down if you want to give yourself more room. And overall, just a great place to be. And I wish that they still made these modern day. I mean, obviously they make the new Civic Type R, but I wish they made this body style with modernized stuff. Anyways, I'm just ranting at this point. Let's go check out the engine. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about that infamous B16B VTEC engine. It is a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine, making 185 horsepower at 8,200 RPMs and 118 pound-feet of torque at 7,500 RPMs. For the people that love manuals, you're in luck. That's all you can get is a 5-speed manual. There's no automatic transmission on these. For 0 to 60, not what you're looking for in this, but it does it in 6.7 seconds. This car is more for the twists and the turns. Quarter miles in 15.3 seconds, and 140 miles per hour is your stock max speed in this vehicle. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy, and I appreciate everybody's patience. This is my first video in a good while, so trying to get back into the rhythm of things, you know. But this was an awesome one to come back to. Definitely not something you just see out there. I mean, especially in the US, not a common car. But again, appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy, subscribe, like, share, and we got more videos to come, so be sure to stay tuned. Until the next video, I'll see you guys. Peace out.